Speaking of money, the feds are in town with money for our new light rail line to Milwaukie. About, $745.2 million worth from Trimet this morning. Mary Fetch live on the Morning Update. And Mary, help us understand, is this federal money that was anticipated, and is this the amount we had hoped for?
Well, good morning, Paul. Here's the thing. So the funding, as we've been moving this project over the years and working with our federal partners, we really sized the project to what was available for federal funding. So it is the $745 million. And so we designed, we made our portions fit into that and match 50% by the federal government. So it wasn't anticipated, but until they sign on the dotted line, if you will, you can't take that check to the bank. So now it's an agreement, it's a commitment, so now we can now move completely into full construction.
And this is not necessarily good news for those people who have had a negative reaction to the news about this. There are those in Clackamas and Milwaukie who have been opposed to funding demands on cities and counties. What would you say to them to address their concerns today?
Well, there's always, it's not for everybody, if you will. Light rail is a piece of the transit system. And even if you don't ride, you are benefited by it in the sense of there are fewer cars on the road, less congestion. So it really does benefit the freight, other people who do have to drive. And, I think some of it is once you see the advantages of it, what it brings to the community, we have found that most people do come around and say, you know what? It's a good investment, especially since half of the funding comes from the federal government and it's targeted only for rail projects. So this can't go to fund bus service or anything like that. This is to build rail projects. And if we didn't get this money, some community across the country would. So, we took advantage of, our ability to design and build great projects in this community, and the federal government is our partner with that.
Mary, we're talking, as I understand it, about a 7-mile extension from the Portland state line across the river into Milwaukie in North Clackamas County. How many new stations does that mean? How many jobs are we getting to create them?
That's a great question. Well, it's 10 stations, and that new bridge under construction in the Willamette River, you can actually watch that construction live. You can see those construction workers live. We anticipate 14,500 jobs being created during the life of this project, and all you have to do is just look up and down the alignment, and you'll see utility relocation. You see the work on the bridge. You see work near PSU. So you see a lot of activity, a lot of jobs. That really makes a difference to folks who've had, especially when you think about the construction trades, up to like 50%, unemployment. So this is it's not only good for jobs, it's also eventually will add another great piece to our transit system.
Trimet's Mary Fetch bringing word that the Milwaukie extension has its federal dollars now. Mary, thank you very much for helping us understand it.
Thank you.